Hey folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. My name is Gail. This is my channel, and I like to listen to a little bit of music. And it's been a while actually. Prior to Sunday, I think I didn't do any reactions for about a month because I wasn't very well. But it's good to be back. I'm still sort of like getting to grips with my chest a little bit, but it's on the mend, I hope. So yeah, just a big thank you actually to everybody that has subscribed and commented and liked and suggested music to listen to. I do still have a quite extensive list that I picked up from the community post, which I will start getting around to some of those over the weekend. In the meantime, I'm going to be listening to a track by Hot Chocolate. The title looks familiar, but I don't know if I've ever heard this or not. So this is a track called You Could Have Been a Lady, and it was from the 4th of March 1971. Indeed, it did quite well in the UK Top 40. It reached number 22. I'm not sure how many singles they had out at that point, but yeah, this is a non-album single as well, so wasn't released at the time on any album as far as I know. Written by Errol Brown and Tony Wilson. So this is a video. I think it might have been overdubbed with music. So if it seems out of sync, it's probably because music has been added to old footage. So without further ado, this is Hot Chocolate. You Could Have Been a Lady, and it's live apparently. I like the beginning. Let's start. Quite long intro. Is that guitar? This is so funky. I love this. I love that guitar as well. I think it's a guitar because I was trying to think where I could place it, and the only other track I could think of was "Everyone's a Winner." Um, so I'm pretty sure it's a guitar, definitely a guitar, but it's so got that kind of like real sherbet zing to it, and his voice as well is great. This is such a fabulous song. I have heard this, but only kind of vaguely in the past. And I kind of recognised the intro, the uh, the uh, the the riff when it came in with the guitar. I sort of recognised that, but then I thought, was I just getting that a little bit confused with "Everyone's a Winner"? But yeah, there's little bits about this song I sort of recognise, but it's kind of like I don't recall hearing it. Um, so maybe I actually heard it back in the day when I was really, really small. Because I would have been really, really small at the time. And yeah, there's a few songs actually that I heard from the very early 70s that I never absorbed. But then I've heard it back and I'm thinking, oh, that kind of reminds me of, being with my mum or something, going out to the shops, just little things. Um, And this is definitely one of those. So it's kind of the weird, like stolen nostalgia that I've got for it. Errol Brown as well. What can you say? Sad that he passed, but what a great voice.
If I tell you
Definitely don't remember this bit. What is he wearing? Such a cool track. So that ended rather abruptly. That was Hot Chocolate, You Could Have Been a Lady, and I think the footage was probably taken from a live performance, so maybe the sound quality wasn't great, but the overdub in the actual track was, it's great. And you didn't really kind of notice that it wasn't being actually sort of sung. It's probably it's probably a good video to overdub. Um, but yeah, just his voice is just yeah, I don't think I ever heard a Hot Chocolate song I didn't actually like, because he's got a way of carrying a verse that's he sort of raise his voice, and he does it effortlessly, and yeah, he's just I reckon he's probably a really really good singer, um, I don't reckon, I know he must be a good singer, because he just seemed to make these tracks sound effortless, and yeah, I'm trying to think what else he did. But yeah, this one actually was I didn't recognise it fully. There's probably quite a few Hot Chocolate songs that I don't like know very well. Um, and yeah, I'd definitely like to get back to some more. I think I did. Did I do Disco Queen not so long back? But yeah, this was one I sort of like vaguely recognised. I loved the percussion, the little drums. I love the fact that he actually had to readjust those drums and the mic as well. That was quite neatly done, and it's good actually to sort of see him perform, because yeah, a lot of Hot Chocolate songs I just sort of listened to on the radio really, and they were mostly late 70s, early 80s. So it's nice to hear something that was a little bit earlier, because it's got more of like a bit of like a street vibe to it. It sounds kind of a little bit American. I'd love to know how the UK public took to records like this. I mean, did number 22 so probably not too badly. I don't know if it was even released in America. So if anyone knows whether this was a hit in America, that'd be useful to know. 'Cause there's sort of weird thing about British bands that some of them just never really crossed the pond. Um, and some of them just, it was just like ideal for them. And actually, some of them actually did better in America than they did in the UK. But this is a really cool song. I think it's about uh, from the lyrics. You could have been all right. You could have been here tonight. Could have been sweet as wine. You could have been a lady. I could have been all right. I could have been here tonight. They all need you to make love to when you awake and you find them on the bed lying beside you. They all love you. You're a good girl, and I ain't surprised when you realise just where you're going to. Um, so I don't know. Is she just somebody that puts herself around, or is she like a lady of the night? And he's kind of saying, you could sort of like be with me maybe, and um, get out of the game, if so to speak. I told you where you're going to. You'd laugh in my face, say I'm out of place, mind your business, and they all want you to make love to you. It's a shame the fate of the game and the way it delights you. Yeah, I mean they're really, really good lyrics, and but yeah, I love that intro. That it was sort of like building. When that guitar came in, it adds like a real zing to it. I really love the sound of the guitars when they do that. Um, and yeah, just the whole drums and stuff in his voice. A really, really good track. I haven't really got much else to say about it. But it is one of those tracks where you can sort of lose yourself in the in his voice, and I do find that with a lot of hot chocolate songs that I listen to. Everyone's a winner. So you win again. He was good at those kind of like ballady ones as well. Yeah, I mean they knew how to evolve, I think, and they knew sort of when to not make any more records as well, which I thought was important. Although I would have loved to have seen a few more hot chocolate songs in the suppose mid-80s onwards. But I think Errol Brown had left the band at that point, or he'd gone solo. Not too sure. So if you haven't actually any suggestions for any more hot chocolate tracks, please let me know, because I can really get into them. I really absorb them, and I just dig the music. To be honest, it just kind of gives you that. I don't know. It gives me a bit of a buzz listening to it. So just a good musicians as well. They're all capable of creating their own little sounds in his band, and it wasn't just about Errol Brown. I don't think I recognised a few of them actually from later songs. So they're definitely not just session musicians. I think he had a proper band with him. Anyway, folks, let me know what you think of that. Please join me in the comments below. If you remember this first time round, if you have any nostalgic memories about this, please let me know as well. So, till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.